Hello everybody, this is Francisco Martinez for MUX week 4, and this is the application, or at least it's not, I wouldn't say it's the final one, most because I still want to work on it, but it's something. This is pretty much a paintball app that I wanted to create for quite some time now, but it's not like your basic paintball app, at least from what I've seen, which involves forums and stuff like that. This is pretty much informing the person who actually wants to get involved with the sport, um, what the sport is all about, what to look forward to, and things like that. The reason why I have the iPhone simulator on as well as my iPad part showing is because there's a couple of differences as far as the the iPhone and the iPad. I was able to put in a little bit more information on the iPad, mostly because of the real estate is much bigger, and it was kind of tough for me to do that with the iPhone one. But what's good about at least with the iPhone one is that you can actually read everything by scrolling through these little boxes, and you'll be able to see how everything looks. I'm gonna assume the everything should be easy to read, hopefully. At least much easier than would be on the iPad. But yeah. So same thing. So all this is about is the about page. It tells you what paintball is, a brief history, markers, which are paintball guns, and on the iPad you'll see something called game types, which tells you about different kinds of ways that paintball is played. The rules tab is also pretty simple. Pretty much says the rules as well as the safety information, which is highly important when you're playing paintball. Um, the next page talks about the actual markers themselves, which are paintball guns. Which is why I made sure to mention markers here, because when I was doing a lot of the studying, people were wondering what markers were. So, being that the about page mentions it, see right here, they'll know what exactly markers are, which are paintball guns, and they'll be able to figure out why they're called that and everything through here. But yeah, back to markers. As you can see, I have everything. I have a very, very small list. There's a much, much larger list of markers than these. I just pretty much put in the basics that from what I've seen or what I've known about. And if they wanted to actually click on one, let's say this one, you'll see a picture of the marker, the company name, the name of the marker, and the type that it is, as well as a bit of information on what the marker does and what's it all about. Pretty much, that's pretty much it with that. Each one has its own description and everything like that, as you can see, as well as its own picture. And navigating to it is just a button away. You just click on it, and then if you want to go back, you just go back. Then we have fields, which is one of, I feel like, a pretty outstanding part of my app. It's nothing too fancy, but it's just the fact that I can go in here, click on a field, which is one of my favorite fields, skirmish, and you can actually see the field on the app. You can scroll around, just see how big it is. This is a pretty big field. It says what it is, which is a paintball field, the address of it. Hopefully, as I continue working on this app, there's a way I'll be able to actually click on it and try to figure out where to use the navigation portion of the iPhone or the iPad. Just so then, if you actually want to go here, you just click on it, and then you could just navigate to it. You'll also see paintball shops. I'll go to the one that's close to me, just this one. As you can see with the paintball shops, it shows up right here, and there's the address, the name of it, and what kind of shop it is. Another thing that I wanted to point out as far as the app, the iPhone and the iPad, is the fact that when you have too many tabs, this shows up and you can continue from there, which I think is actually pretty cool. I don't have a problem with that. As you can see, video shows up. What I linked it to was so that all you can see is just a bunch of paintball games that have been recently played. What I hope to do soon is have a selection that allows you to see not only recent paintball games, but also how paintball guns work, how they're fixed, different tips and strategies, yeah, just things like that that I actually hope I'll be able to put up soon. As you can let me see. Just want to put up a quick example like this one. This is actually an upcoming game that's gonna come up soon. See, like, it's working. Let's move it up a little bit. Well, yeah. So I actually see that works. So, and then there's a survey, which, as you can see, is just the survey that shows up. So then people can answer the questions. So that's my app. At this moment, I actually do like it, but I can't wait to actually like really dive in and work on it. And fix up a bunch of stuff and hopefully add the other features that I really want to add, which is social networking, the navigation feature, as well as the stat tracker, so that when people actually want to play the game, they can actually see how good they're getting. So that's my app, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So have a good one.